The most dangerous lies aren't the ones you hear, they're the ones you live inside, and without realising it. They don't show up on news broadcasts, they're not shouted at you on Twitter, and they're quieter than that. They're built into your worldview, installed early, reinforced daily, until what you call normal is just a blueprint designed to keep you dependent. And one of the most profitable lies ever sold, well, is that 0.01 1 million satoshis doesn't matter. Now, I just quickly want to chuck this in here in case you haven't seen it as of yet. This is a completely free course of mine, and it's called Sovereign by Design. Now, if you want to come and check this out, I'll link it down in the description below. See, think about it. Why would the system, the one that inflates your money, taxes your labour, censors your speech, ever want you to believe that a tiny piece of exit is valuable? Well, it wouldn't. It couldn't. So instead, it trained you to think in terms of more. That's not enough. That won't move the needle. You need a full Bitcoin or you're wasting your time. But who planted that thought? Because it didn't come from you. It came from a world that needs you to believe your power is tied to how much you own. Because if you realise that freedom can begin with something as small as 1 million satoshis, well, you might stop chasing what they're selling. See, here's the truth. 0.01 worth of Bitcoin, 1 million satoshis, isn't small. It's precisely sized for the coming shift. In a system where banks freeze funds without explanation, currencies are inflated by policy, and transactions are monitored, rated and denied. So owning 0.01 worth of Bitcoin is not a starter pack. It's a signal, a break in the illusion, a seed of escape. Because it doesn't just store value, it destroys dependence. The lie that they want you to believe is that freedom starts big. But it doesn't. It starts small, invisible, and non-negotiable. Just like 0.01 worth of Bitcoin. See, you've probably felt it already, that shift. The moment you realised your job wasn't security, that your savings weren't safe, that your country might not be as free as you assumed. And that's where the search begins. And when you find Bitcoin, not the price, not the hype, but the principle, well, something changes. You stop asking how much is enough, and you start asking how much control do I really have? And that's the real question that 0.01 worth of Bitcoin answers. Not how rich can I get, but how sovereign am I willing to become? Because here's what they never tell you. Money isn't just a number. It's a narrative. Fiat says, you're only secure when you have enough. But Bitcoin says, you're only secure when no one can take it from you. And 0.01, 1 million satoshis, well, that's the moment your story changes. The moment you stop optimizing for approval and start building independence. Because while everyone else is measuring stacks by price, you'll be measuring yours by peace. Now, they don't fear Bitcoin going to $1 million. They fear that you'll stop needing them. And they fear that 1 million sovereign thinkers will choose escape over compliance, truth over convenience, and conviction over comfort. And 0.01, 1 million satoshis, well, it's the smallest doorway to that decision, which is why they'll do everything they can to make you doubt it. So if you've been wondering whether it's worth it, whether it's enough, whether it matters, it does. And that's exactly why they lied to you. See, you don't need more. You need truth. And the truth is, 0.01 worth of Bitcoin is not a portfolio allocation. It's a line in the sand. One they don't want you to cross. But you will. Quietly, early, and sovereign. Because once you see the lie, you can't go back. Now, I just quickly want to chuck this in here as well. I recently started a Facebook page, so if you want to come through and give me a follow, what I'll do is link this down in the description as well. Now, if you've made it this far and if you're not too sure what to watch next, well, I have this playlist for you just here, which you can go ahead and binge watch if you enjoy watching my content, or if you want a quick single little video, you can watch this one just here, recommended to you by YouTube.